Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Pixelbeat, and this one up here is an all I found on my window.
Ooh,
Woo-hoo.
I should have been a seagull, but I'm an owl. So
Well, when the owl cries.
when the owl
How do you
cries,
say owl in Japanese?
Fukuro.
Kukuro no na kukuro ni?
Fukuro no na kukoro ni.
Good, good.
Hopefully not soon.
Hopefully not so. Well, but cry in this case is like the sound of the general sound of the animal, not really.
Yes, but I do have a crying emotion. So
You have a
I
crying
have
emotion?
human emotions. I have human emotions, so I'd rather not cry.
I see. Yeah, better not cry.
I'm Offie. Yay!
Hi, Alfie. And good.
What are we doing today?
Today we are playing Umineko.
Umineko. So, last time in Umineko, what happened?
The goat.
The goats.
That's why it's the goat. You know, have you ever seen that? I'm sure you've seen that one. That's why it's the goat. The goat. The goat. So last time, what happened?
Basically, Shannon accepted George's ring, which made Canon really angry because now they can't possibly both go to the Golden Land. And he stayed with Jessica while she was basically raging out because her parents died. I mean, that's understandable. And the Canon stayed with her until Stakes came out and wanted to kill both him and Jessica. He fought very valiantly, and Beatrice basically said, "Oh, if you can defeat my Stake, then I'm going to spare you."
Guess what? That didn't happen.
Guess what? He did. He did defeat her. Defeated one, but then the goats. No, wait. He defeated the goat.
He defeated the goat, right. Not the stake.
He defeated the goat, and then there came the stakes, and of course he had no match for them.
Yeah.
So bye Canon, bye Jessica. It was amazing knowing you.
Well, they're no more in the living. Oh, and also, I mean, they loved each other. Why we could keep the corpse one near to the other because, you know, they were in love. Nah, let's not do that. Let's don't do that.
Hi, Fino. Hello. Twilight states.
Yeah.
They had tear apart the two who are close.
Yes. So, well, that happened.
That happened.
That actually happened.
I can't hear the game. Is it correct?
The game is emitting no sound. Okay, wait, let me reopen it. The game is emitting no sounds.
Today is CAF day.
Small recap.
Small recap. There is no such thing as a small recap in Umineko.
There's nothing small in about this. Oh, that's why. That's why the game crashed.
It is my fault.
This stream already started very well. Task manager.
It's my fault.
Kill this thing. Okay.
It's my fault because last week I got struck with a fever. A very random fever because I'm stupid.
It was Beatrice all along.
It was and now Beatrice is very pissed that we haven't played Umineko last week.
Okay, now there's sound. Okay, let me share it to you.
Thank you. Oh, and now I can hear the Umineko.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Good start. Yes, I know. It's a good start like that.
Typical Umineko start.
Typical Umineko start. I mean, it's a professional streamer here. You know, we streaming for 3 years and a half. And I'm very, very good at almost 4 actually. Now that I think about it, but
When is your anniversary? Remind me.
it's actually basically the same day as my birthday, which then the end of September.
Oh, we started very similarly.
Well, okay. Now that the game is actually working properly, we can load the game. Beam pong, beam pong.
Oh yeah, I asked you to stop because shit was about to go down.
Okay, wait.
Beatrice is a witch, she can do anything.
Yeah. And of course, can create sweet too. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Everyone jumped at the sound of the Urban's lamp chat. When you turn around, you want to read?
Sure, I will read.
Good.
When we turned around, we saw that Rosa had suddenly returned, bringing Genji and Shannon. Then she rapidly approached Maria, her heels squeaking, and hit her on the cheek.
Ah, yeah, and the image of a perfectly normal child. Look at that.
Mm.
And a perfectly normal mother, also.
Of course.
そんな話はやめなさい。バトラ君たちが気を悪くするでしょ。
Without waiting for a response, she hit Maria's cheek once more. Everyone could only stand there stunned.
ではわからないわよ。はいわ。
Well, it depends on the inflection of the ooh. That ooh was a yes.
Yes. She mercilessly hit Maria's cheek again.
Mother of the year.
Maybe Maria didn't feel like resisting after being hit twice. She weakly said yes.
ローザさん、そこまでひどくすることはない。
娘に対する教育です。口は挟まないでいただきます。
The atmosphere around Rosa, with Genji and Shannon standing at attention behind her, was somehow cold and yet dignified. Completely different from how she had seemed before she left. She was holding something that looked like a gun. I mean, I couldn't imagine that she'd be holding a toy.
Yeah,
in this
I suppose it's the same shotgun as chapter 1.
Natsuhi, yes.
ローザおばさん、それは。
お父様のものです。このような事態ですので、特別に借りてきました。みんなだって分かってるはず。犯人はまだ近くにいるのですから。
Are we sure we want to give Rosa a gun? Because that doesn't sound like a very good idea. I would trust
I've
Maria
been
more
waiting
with
for
a
this.
gun than her, personally. That's not a good idea.
No.
Definitely not a good idea. Natsuhi with the gun, yes, I would trust my life. But her? Not even if, or not
She's
even
very
without
stable.
bullets.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, as stable as a boat when there's a storm. A small boat.
Otsuru!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Or a plane in thunderstorm if you prefer. Same reaction.
Otsuru!
So yeah, this is not gonna end well. I mean, Natsui used the gun in the end against the Beatrice, what that makes sense. But her, if she get angry or she can get, she probably can shot her over her own daughter. She's capable of doing
Hopefully
that.
not. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, but I could see it happen.
Yes, we don't trust Rosa with a gun.
Yeah.
何があるかわからない。
同感です。
Oh,
Oh, bug. Okay.
bug.
お父様はご無事でしたが、突然の出来事に多少取り乱していました。
Yeah, Kinzo, shaken by these things.
Sure.
When? He's the one that organized the entire thing. Whatever.
幸いにも部屋からは出ないと言っていますので。
Oh yeah, he won't leave his room.
あと、私たちは極力同じ場所に集まるべきです。
同感だぜ。相手がどこに潜んでいるのかもわからねえし、何しろ一人という保証もねえんだ。
Even though I'd said it myself, I shivered. That's right. Could a single person kill 6 people and set up such a horrible scene all alone?
What about a single person and 7 stakes?
How about it?
So like 8 in total, yes.
7.
And Beatrice
7.
doesn't count?
Oh, right, the sisters are 7, right. Sorry. 8. Isn't it natural to assume that this crime was carried out by multiple culprits?
ローザさんに同感です。私たちは一ところに集まるのがいいでしょうな。
ええ、私もそれが良いと思いますよ。
お嬢様たちももうそろそろこちらへお呼びした方がいいかもしれません。
そうだね。
Oh yeah, we should go definitely put them to...
Definitely.
Yeah, let's see if they can answer.
もう降りてきてもらおう。
Georgianiki tried to grab the extension phone, but Goda-san shook his head. That's right. The phones are down right now, aren't they?
俺と何人かで行ってこよう。ジョージの兄貴にゴーダさんも来てくれれば十分だろ。
いいえ、みんなで一緒に行きましょう。狼と羊のパズルなのよ。
Ah, okay, yeah, this is famous.
私たちがここに揃い、安定しているなら、この状態が一番安全。
I think you can do something unlocked.
Yeah. The wolf and sheep puzzle is actually in Italy is la capra di cavoli, but it's basically the same thing.
Ah, sì?
Sì. La barca, il cavolo, la capra.
Oh, I heard the general saying salvare la capra ai cavoli.
Yes.
But I haven't really.
Yeah, it's basically a puzzle. You have a boat. Barca, non bacca. It's boat in Italian. Barca.
Bacca.
Bacca. It's basically it's a puzzle. A man, a sheep or a goat, whatever animal can eat grass, and salad? No.
Cavolo. Cabbage.
Cabbage, yes, thank you. So basically, there's a boat. Only 2 of them can get there at the same time. So how do you get all of them at the same time, considering that it's like wolf? It's like a dead dog, the sheep, and the cabbage, basically, and you have to make them go on the other side of the river altogether. But if you leave 2 of them alone, something bad can happen. Like if you leave the sheep and the wolf will leave the sheep, and that's the thing, you know. The sheep and the cabbage, the sheep will eat cabbage. That's the thing.
I see. I didn't know that there was an actual Italian version of that.
Yeah, it's basically that. So, we unlock something. What did we unlock?
Maybe in tips?
We already seen this one.
No, we've seen this one. No, I don't know. But I heard
Yeah, me too.
maybe it was just to
I don't know.
signal that this thing is important. I don't know.
If you're in balance, we'll gather together like this. I don't know, maybe.
狼と羊のパズル？
おお、マリアも見せてあげる。
マリア、テレビを消しなさい。源氏さん、ジェシカちゃんの部屋を教えてください。みんなで行きましょう。
はい、ご案内いたします。
さあみんな、一緒に行動するわよ。私の指示に従って。
We stood up. Maria alone looked like she had some regrets about the TV, but she decided to go along with everyone from now. I got up.
シャノン、よかった。戻りが遅いから少し心配してたよ。
ご心配をおかけしました。親方様より筆行のご命令があったもので。
Ah, yeah.
Alright, the will.
Yeah.
シャノン、
Forgot about that.
Me too.
すみません。失礼しました。
Oh, she shouldn't have said that. Yeah, probably.
We headed for Jessica's room, with the armed Ontarosa and Genji-san in the lead. Jessica and Kanon-kun were a boy and a girl of about the same age. It'd sure be a shame if we barged in on them at a bad time, or at least that's what we'd be joking about normally.
Oh no, trust me, that's definitely a bad time.
Yes. However, Aunt Rosa was on edge, constantly exuding a sense of tension. So it definitely wasn't the sort of atmosphere for careless remarks like that.
ほら、遅れないで。みんな一緒に行動するの。犯人はいつどこから飛びかかってくるかわからないのよ。
No, maybe Aunt Rosa's attitude was more appropriate. Since grandfather hadn't come down, Aunt Rosa was our leader. This wasn't a situation where she could smile like she always did. Aunt Rosa was a mother too. She probably also thought that, if she didn't get a hold of herself, some harm might befall her beloved daughter.
Like, you know, someone could slap her.
Sure. The culprit had killed 6 of our parents at once.
She's the only one that can do it, that's why.
Yeah. The method they had used was unknown, but there was a good chance this opponent could take down a large number of people in a flash. Wouldn't that be with weapons, or with numbers? Or with the magic of a witch? In any case, I couldn't think of any reason why it'd be okay to let our guards down. The rest of us had better take much greater care, just like Aunt Rosa.
みんな止まって。
Aunt Rosa spoke in a sharp voice.
What happened?
Wondering what this was all about, we peered forward and immediately realized the reason.
Ah, okay. No, I thought she saw someone. I was like, what?
何ですかこれは。
No.
皆様、お下がりを。
Goda and Genji-san approached the door. Beyond this door was probably Jessica's room.
これは礼拝堂の扉に落書きしていたのと同じ塗料のようですね。
Catch up.
Catch up.
そのようです。書かれてまだ時間がそう経っていないように見えます。
なんだありゃ、また魔法陣かよ。
月の1の魔法陣だね。赤の扉を開く力があるよ。
Drawn on the door to Jessica's room was the same kind of creepy scribble that had been drawn on the door to the chapel.
Tomato paint, see? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The strange pattern must have had some occultic meaning.
This one is it the same that we've seen in chapter 1? I think
Yes.
it's the same.
We've seen this in chapter 1.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter what that meaning was. We were worried about whether those two were okay.
そんなことはどうでもいいよ。ジェシカちゃんとカノン君は無事なの？
嫌な予感がしますな。早くジェシカさんたちを連れて下に降りましょう。
お嬢様、お嬢様、おられますか？お返事をお願いします。
Goda-san knocked violently and yelled, but there was no answer. He gripped the doorknob with a clatter, but the lock just resisted him.
ローザ様、鍵がかかっているようです。
Oh well, you have the monster key though.
仕方ないわ。開けてください。
Genji nodded, and Goda quickly unlocked the door with the master key. In the back of my mind, the horrible images floated up and disappeared, one after another. A magical circle had been drawn on the door to the chapel. Behind that lay 6 corpses. So, if there's a magic circle drawn on the door to Jessica's room, then beyond it must be...
ジェシカ様
Well,
どうしたの？いたの？
ジェシカどうした？
It was truly heartless. The expression on Goda-san's face and his cry as he opened the door prepared us for the brutal fate that Jessica had met even before we saw her. Everyone rushed into Jessica's room at once. That scene told everyone that their worst fears were spot on.
oh, okay. I wasn't actually. I mean, you don't see much, but I was actually. Until now, we've
no,
only seen like a blood pool, basically.
Yes. Sometimes you actually get CGs like these. It's
Yeah.
not too explicit,
Oh, and look,
but
you
it's
can
enough.
properly see the stake now.
Yep.
This time.
なんてこと。南條先生。
Ah, now there's the sound.
Yeah. Do you want to look or?
Yeah, no, I actually want to. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, we still back canon because they haven't seen it.
Yeah. Found her in her own room in the mansion with a weapon shaped like a stake rammed into her back. Finally, at the very end, she got to be with the person she loved. She must have been happy.
Yeah, let's leave her looked. So she can definitely save her now, of course. Oh, she got more blood on the back because the stake is there. I see, makes sense.
I like this kind of attention to detail, actually.
Yeah, actually, no, because it's like super. All of them have the, the guts and all over,
Yeah.
because these 6.
Yeah.
Because they had their belly ripped up apart, but it's actually cool.
Inside the room, which seemed elegant for the bedroom of one so young, Jessica lay crumpled on the ground. There was a large pool of blood on the floor. And there was a knife for something sticking deep into her back.
It's actually the first time that one of the grandkids dies.
Yes, exactly. Was it a knife? There was a design on the handle that just had to symbolize something demonic. It had to be a weapon with some kind of occult meaning.
これはひどいお亡くなりになっています。これは多分肺まで届いてるでしょうな。
Oh,
死んで
man.
からそう時間は経っています。
Oh yeah, that we know.
Yeah.
ジェシカくそくそ
バトラ様。
甘かった分かってた島からは逃げられない以上犯人は必ず近くにいたんだならどうしてすぐに警戒しなかったんだ甘えてた犯人ってやつは罪を犯したらこそこそと逃げて隠れてるもんだと思い込んでた
Well, it's not like it's your fault.
あの時の僕たちは動転してた。ジェシカちゃんが怒りに身を任せて駆け出すのも仕方がないことだと思ってた。でも甘かったんだ。止めるべきだった。
幸田さん、どうしてジェシカちゃんとあなたが一緒にいてくれたらこんなことには。
Hmm.
Oh, you would have died as well, no
Yeah.
worries.
いえ、それは私は危険ですから戻りましょうと言いました。ただお嬢様は一人になりたいと申しまして、カノンさんが自分に任せてほしいと言いまして、それを言ったら、カノンさんはどこへ？
そうだ。
Oh. We actually got canon?
Yep, it's green, gray now. Oh,
The
the
witch-
witch erased his corpse for fun.
Ah,
That
yeah.
alone caused an incredible uneasiness among the survivors. If that witch exists, wait. If that witch exists, resides in the human world, then that witch does not exist is truly fantasy. Fantasy takes the form of what they fear.
So yeah, she basically said, you know what? I'm not gonna leave this body here. Let it disappear. Did it become a chair again?
Stop calling him a chair!
This was just one more chair, and now it's a chair again.
Stop calling him a chair! For canon.
He said it was furniture, so it's a chair now.
This is furniture, no!
Well, if the other one that are furniture became mistakes, it means that it must be an item, and it could be a chair. The witch is trolling? Yeah, it's trolling all the time. So, you know, chair.
Stop calling him a chair!
I don't know, maybe it's a gaming chair, what do you know?
Oh my god. Please.
Canon gaming chair. You know, like the froggy chair. Maybe it's the froggy chair from Animal Crossing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So that's why the froggy chair disappeared in
Yeah,
New
it became him. Makes sense.
Okay.
That's why it's not in the new game. Makes sense.
God damn it.
By the way.
カノン君は一体。
カノン君、どこに？
カノンさんはお嬢様と一緒にいたはずです。
Yeah, it was.
一体どこに？
It became the froggy chair.
まさか。
How Italian froggy chair came out.
静かに。この部屋に誰か隠れているかもしれない。ベッドの下やクローゼットなどを探して。
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was a chance that Canon-kun's corpse had been pushed away somewhere. At Rosa-san's order, everyone searched throughout the room together. But there wasn't a single human hiding anywhere.
まさか犯人に連れ出されたか。なら早く探し出して助けないと。もたもたしてるとやばいことになるかもしれねえぞ。ローザおばさん、屋敷内を捜索しよう。
Maybe it already happened, Butler.
犯人を探そう。カノン君を助け出そう。
That's definitely a good idea, Butler.
静かに。
When Aunt Rosa yelled at us, we fell instantly silent. She was probably contemplating something. However, what in the world could that be? Aunt Rosa walks around the room as though looking for something, or as though she was collecting her thoughts. Then, she found something on the side table by the bed and picked it up.
誰かわかる人。これは何の鍵かしら。
Aunt Rosa showed everyone a key with a cute mascot attached to it. Judging from its cute appearance, I didn't doubt that it was Jessica's key, but I had no way of knowing for sure.
おそらくこの部屋のお嬢様のお部屋の鍵でしょう。
After hearing that, Aunt Rosa made a point of going outside the room and checking. Without a doubt, it was the key to this room.
どうしてこんなところに置いてあるのかしら。 普通大事な鍵はポケットとかにしまわないかしら。
お嬢様はご自分の部屋に施錠される習慣は
Well,
あまりありませんでした。
in the confusion, the key could have fall out of her pockets or something, or fall
Not
to
too
the ground.
sure. It was on the side table though.
学校に行かれる時だけは旦那様などに勝手に部屋を見られたくないと言って施錠されていたようですが。
Ah, wait, they're wondering. The door was locked. That's right. That's what they're wondering.
なるほど。投稿してるわけじゃないから、ジェシカちゃんがここに鍵を置くのは自然なことという。この扉を開けられる鍵はいくつあるの？
お嬢様がお持ちの一つだけですが。
And the master key.
No,
あなたたちのマスターキーでは開けられないの？
it already has
開けられ
opened.
ます。
It's been opened. Okay.
Okay, I
But I
think
just did it.
you know. Remember the sound you were hearing earlier? I think my
Pardon?
headphones are actually dying right now. But okay, let's just continue. Don't worry. Let's just
no.
continue. Let's pretend nothing is happening. Let's just go. In all the time I was using them earlier, and today and this morning I was using them, and they are deciding to die right now. Whatever. Let's just go. I don't want to. Let's pretend nothing is happening.
I mean, I heard your voice being a little bit weird, but let's continue.
No, I mean that cannot be because it's the microphone is another thing.
Oh, okay.
It's on
Thankfully,
it's
okay.
on its own, so that's not gonna be a problem. But you know, I would like to be able to hear you and the game as well.
Beatrice is taking us a revenge.
I swear to God, I was using them this morning and even after lunch.
I told you it's Beatrice.
At this point, I will actually believe this at this point. I can actually believe that at this point, so let's just pretend nothing's happening and let's go.
マスターキーは何本あるの？使用人の人は全員持ってるの？余剰分はある？
はい。私たちは全員が持っています。余剰分はどうでしょう。
以前は何本かありましたが、奥様に不用心だと強くお叱りを受けまして、対応が取られたはずです。
そうです。私たち使用人が一本ずつ持つのみです。それ以外は存在しません。
Yeah, now it's your problem, Butler.
ちょいと待て。確か前回のゲームじゃマスターキーには余剰分があるって話じゃなかったのか。
うん。それについてだがな、所在不明のマスターキーが何本もあっては、わらわにあまりに不利であることに気づいたのだ。
Okay, so I see. Change the rule like that. Okay.
そりゃそうだろうよ。密室で俺に魔法を信じさせたいお前にとっちゃ、想定外のマスターキーは非常に不利だろうよ。何しろ俺は施錠に関するトリックが登場するたびに、過去に紛失したマスターキーやその複製を犯人が所持していてって論法で対抗していくつもりだったからよ。
I mean, doors can be, you know, there's a word that I'm not remembering, and not even in Italian. And you know when you don't have the key and you try to unlock the door with instruments that are...
Like big.
It's not pickpocket, it's another word.
No,
that...
it's not. In Italian is cassinare.
Uh-huh, and in English?
Oh my god.
There is a word for that. Lockpick. Lockpick.
Lockpick. Okay, okay.
Lockpick. Thank you. Thank you, Fino. I was actually gonna Google that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. By the way, yeah, doors can be lockpicked, so that could be a thing. Also, you know.
Maybe.
そうよ、その通り。だから、そこを崩す一手を打たせてもらうことにした。設定を変更する。マスターキーは使用人たちがそれぞれ持つ一本のみ。
Okay.
ふざけやがってそれよりこりゃどういう手なんだ。ローザおばさんは何を言っているんだ。
さあな、話に耳を傾けてみるがよかろう。
I love her so much.
Simping moment.
Yes.
They could also be opened by a shotgun, yes, but that's more noticeable than lockpicking. Just a little bit more. And actually, have you ever seen in movies when like the shot at the key with a gun at the lock of the door and then it opens?
Oh, yeah.
In real world, that won't work.
Oh. Well, that's
Yeah.
nice to know.
I mean, if you use a shotgun, yes, but just because you destroyed the entire door.
Everything.
That's not really like open it like that. It's just no more door. And then, yeah, you can enter because the door is like all over the place. But a regular gun won't work. Hi, Hile, welcome.
状況が整理できたわ。
Still open? Yeah.
そしてジェシカちゃんを襲った犯人、あるいはその一味の一人を特定できたわ。
Okay.
なんだって。
Okay, Rosa solved the puzzle? Unexpected?
まさかローザおばさんはカノン君の
カノン君が
Yeah, I mean, it could
こ
be
の
the
部屋は
suspect.
施錠されていたわ。そしてこの部屋に施錠できる鍵は使用人のみんなが持っているマスターキーとでもジェシカちゃんの鍵はここに閉じ込められていたということは、施錠できたのはマスターキーしかありえないの。
おっしゃる通りです。
Can you talk off for a
誰
moment?
かがジェシカちゃんを殺し、
Oh.
そして施錠したことになる。
Can you hear me? Oh, don't tell me that you can hear me.
No, I can hear you. Okay, now it's good.
その人物はマスターキーを持っていたわ。
My headphones are like super breaking because sometimes I hear like the music super loud and the voice are basically unhearable.
そしてマスターキーを持っていた人物は5人しかいない。
そんな、私ではありませんよ、私では。そんなことできません。
Well, from their point of view, their most suspect one is Canon, of course.
Yes, of course.
熊沢さんは朝が遅く、私たちが礼拝堂から客間に戻ってきて、それまでの間、あなたがどこで何をしていたかは証明不物陰から私たちを伺っていて、孤立したジェシカちゃんたちの後を追い、こっそり襲いかかった。
私がお嬢様のところを訪れて、こんなむごいことをしたとおっしゃるのですか。あんまりにございます。
A very old lady against two young people like that, hitting them
Also,
with a stake.
Yeah. Also, not acknowledging the fact that you will need a considerable amount of strength to drive that kind of stake into someone's back.
No, I mean, also that, but I mean, okay, you can. It could be a surprise attack, yes, okay. You need a lot of strength, and also, I mean, Kumasawa doesn't look like she's the strong type.
Exactly.
So you know.
あんまりですとも。
ゴーダさんだってどうです？あなたはカノン君にジェシカちゃんを任せて帰ってきたと言ったわ。
Yeah, because that's what happened.
でも本当なのかしら。
I even have to defend Golda. Can you think about that?
本当は2人を殺してカノン君の死体を隠して、それで何食わぬ顔で戻ってきたんじゃないのかしら。
Shoot him.
そんなことはあり
It's
ません。
definitely him. Shoot him. It's him. It's him. Shoot him.
このゴーダ、誓ってそのようなことはいたし
この
ません。
子だ。
私たちでもありません。私たちは親方
I
様
mean,
のご命令で。
Shannon killing Canon? No,
Yeah.
not in this dimension.
ええ、
Not in this chapter, at least.
あなたと源氏さんについてだけは大丈夫よ。お父様から聞いた話で2人はお父様の部屋でずっと筆行と立ち会いをしていて、
Shoot everyone to be safe.
お父様と私が保証するわ。
ありがとうございます。
こうなれば郷田さんと熊沢さんの、私もこの部屋に入った最初はそう思った。でもね、おかしいと思ったの。ジェシカちゃんの遺体の様子を見て。みんなはおかしいと思わない？
おかしいと言われますと？
ジェシカちゃんは背中を刺されてるの。ほら、よく一般的に言うでしょ。背中を刺された事件は顔見知りが犯人の可能性が高いって。
Ah, because you can turn your back at someone you know and you trust.
部屋に気を許せないような人を招き入れて背中を無防備にさらしたりなんか絶対に。
まさかローザ様は。
That's not what happened here, though. We know what happened, and it's not that. But
It's not
I
that.
mean,
Wataru doesn't know that.
good reasoning, Rosa, but not right this time.
それはカノン
For
君だとおっ
effort.
しゃ
A
る
for effort.
A for effort. Yeah, I mean, without having the Canon's body, it's very hard to tell what happened. So, good try.
私たちは殺される直前のジェシカちゃんの様子をよく知ってる。両親の無残な遺体を見てジェシカちゃんはかなりパニックを起こしてた。そしてその後に冷静を取り戻し、ひどく落ち込んだだろうことは容易に想像がつく。そんなジェシカちゃんが一人で部屋に閉じこもったという心理はとても理解できるの。そしてこの辺りの経緯は郷田さんの話とも一致するわ。一人にしてくれと言ったジェシカちゃん、そして年も近く思春期の関係もあったかもしれないカノン、本当によくわかるの。そして、だからこそ
Yeah, she think it was him.
郷田さんや熊沢さんだって部屋に入れてもらえたかしら。
私はお嬢様に信頼を得てはありますが、その
Could I say I need to save my face, but still she wouldn't let me enter.
なら郷田さんもやはり容疑者。郷田さんは多分ジェシカちゃんには好かれてないと思ってたから、ナーバスなジェシカちゃんは部屋に入れなかったと思う。だから犯人ではありえないって思ったんだけど。
その残念ながらお嬢様にはお認めいただけていなかったかもしれません。
Oh man, admitting this for him is worse than death, probably. So.
熊沢さんはどうですか？
He's trying.
私どもね、女組は年が離れすぎていて、お嬢様も私たちに心は開かなかったでしょうとねえ、郷田さん。
ねえ、郷田さん。
私たちはとても心を開かなかったでしょう。長身のお嬢様が私たちを部屋に入れてくれたわけなどありません。
Fuck you, Goda. Goda-san and Kumasawa-bachan each rubbed their hands together, affirming each other with forced smiles on their faces. God damn it. It was a truly unpleasant
Oh
one.
no, yeah, definitely. Scoping so hard, yeah.
昇進のジェシカちゃんが部屋に入ることを許した人物。 無防備な背中を許した人物、そしてその人物はマスターキーを持って、それらが示すのは一人、カノン君しかありえないのよ。
待ってください。
Yeah, I mean, from their point of view, Canon is the most sus one.
Yes. Yes.
He's the sus one.
カノン君は決してそんなことは。
あら、じゃあ他に誰が？やっぱり幸田さんか熊沢さんが怪しい。
Did everyone forget that there's Beatrice in the house?
シャノンちゃんはどっちが疑わしいと思う？ねえ。
She's not a servant though. Why would she have a master key?
Yeah, still. She could have stolen one.
私ではありませんよ、シャノンさん。私ではありませんとも。
もちろん私でもありません。お嬢様と仲が良かったのはカノンさんと、あとシャノンさんじゃありませんか。
ああ、そうだったわね。シャノンちゃんならジェシカちゃんも部屋に入れてくれるかもしれない。でもあなたはお父様のところにいた。
Yeah, we know. What with
で
him?
も実はあなたが犯人なの。
How?
Ah,
シャノンが犯人のおじい様のところで大切な用事をしていたとさっき言った。
Yeah, you just said
分
that.
かってる。シャノンちゃんとゲンジさんは犯人じゃ、ずっと一緒にいたと。さて、みんなはどう考えるかしら。
after being told that, no one could respond. Even if someone did manage to argue back, they'd even oh my god.
They
They'd then have to offer
Yeah, I
the
mean,
name
it's
of a
kind of a
different
tongue
suspect.
twister, right? It's understandable.
And no matter who that suspect was, it would have to be someone right here. No one could do something like that. Aunt Rosa glanced at everyone in turn, fingering the gun like it was a toy. She seemed so different from the kind Aunt Rosa I knew.
Kind.
Kind.
Yes.
Just because you don't know her, basically.
Yeah.
No, it's probably because I'm not fully aware of danger we're in. Maybe Aunt Rosa's attitude would seem natural if I could truly sense the peril surrounding us.
Exactly, kind in quotes.
意見はないよね。じゃあ私の意見を言うわ。カノン君が死体なき犠牲者である可能性はもちろん否定できない。でも死体が見つからない限り、カノン君が容疑者である可能性も全く否定できないわ。ひょっとするとカノン君は犯人に襲われてどこかに監禁されていたというような口実でひょっこりと現れるかもしれない。でも用心して、多分おそらくカノン君がジェシカちゃんを殺した。
Okay. Okay. It can be suspect, but you need some proof. Girl.
It's just the process of elimination at this point.
Yeah, but...
That doesn't work. I agree.
私には信じられません。カノン君が。
You, Shano, you for first should know that it's not true, but
お
whatever.
嬢様をなんて。あ、無理です。
僕もシャノンに同じだよ。カノン君が犯人だと決めつけることには反対だ。
なら郷田さんと熊沢さん、どっちが犯人なの？怪しい方を教えて。
What about you? You know. She could have been, but still.
私たちではありません。
カノン君じゃなくてこの扉を施錠できるシャノンちゃん？ジョージ君？ねえねえねえねえ。
Rosa. Aunt Rosa closed in on Shannon-chan and George Aniki, laughing unpleasantly.
I said earlier, giving her a gun is not a good idea.
No. Rosa with a gun.
Yeah,
Of
not a
course,
good idea.
they couldn't say anything back. They wanted to believe in Kanon-kun. But if they did, they'd have to suspect the other servants. The simplest simplest culprit was the mystery guest, Beatrice. But she was nothing more than a guest and didn't have a master key.
Well,
There we go.
she's not a guest though.
For them, she is.
Yeah, but in reality.
So, if Beatrice is the culprit, despite lacking a master key, then do we have to accept the argument that she really is a witch
okay,
who locked the door with the power of magic?
With the power of lockpicking.
汚ねえ論法だ。汚ねえ。汚ね
何を悩む
Of course.
わらわのせいにしてしまえ。19人目の謎の来客のせいにすればよいではないか。そうすれば人間どもの醜い押し付け合いを見ずに済むぞ。
What the bitch? Because now it's basically saying, well, if you say that's me, then I'm right.
Then
I
you're
am
fine.
magic, and you know you lose the game. But if you say it's not me, then it's some other person that you love, and you don't want them to be the culprit.
And this is why this is eternal torture.
Yep.
つまりなんだよ。犯人は19人目の来客。こいつは魔女だから。マスターキーがなくても魔法で施錠できたと。そいつを認めろ。ふざけるな。ふざけるな。ふざけるな。
前回のゲームでお前の弱点は知り尽くしているぞ。さあどうするどうする。お前はわらわを絶対に認めないのだったな。ならカノンというちょうどいい生贄を使えばよい。カノンがジェシカを殺した。ローザの説を支持すればこの場は丸く収まるぞ。カノンはもう死んでいるのだ。死者に気遣う必要などは。そしてこの場にいる誰も疑わずに済む。
I mean, she looks fine. Look at her. And you haven't seen the other clothes because they're even better. Look at that. Look at them legs.
Yeah. Beatrice is so cool.
Look at them legs. I mean,
Look at her style.
yeah,
Oh my
I know.
God. I wish we could dress like this today.
I mean, you can if you want.
You'll attract a lot of stares though.
Still, who cares? This is like a fine dress, actually. It's not too strange.
This
Maybe
one is not too strange,
maybe
the other
the
one.
tie is a little bit too much, in my opinion, in this one. But everything else, I don't see anything wrong. Just remove the tie. In my opinion, I would say just lose the tie. Yeah, I mean, not to go to work, of course, but, you know,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
to go out. To go out or something like that.
Would be fun to go out, yes.
Chikushou! お前を認めたりはしない。でもカノン君が犯人だなんてそんなことはありえない。
Wow.
私は誰も疑いたくはあり、しかし疑わしきは黒ということもあるにはあります。とにかく用心するに越したことはないでしょうな。
それはどういう意味ですか。
その勘違いしないでください。私はカノンさんを犯人だと。しかし事情がわかるまでカノンさんが犯人の可能性もあると、そう思っておいた方が安全だというのです。
So, question.
Yes.
Basically, I think Butler didn't see the scene with the goat and Canon fighting and all that stuff, I suppose.
Which butler?
The outside. Oh, I mean, the one in the chapter, of course, couldn't have seen it. Was somewhere else.
Okay.
The outside one.
I think the outside one saw everything because he's kinda us. What we see is generally what the outside butler sees.
But wait, then after seeing that, how do you not accept that you know?
You can't. That's the scope of the game. If he does, then the game is over and Beatrice wins.
I
right?
see, I see.
So even if you see magic in front of you, it's not like you can say, "Oh, right, you are the witch. I acknowledge your existence." Because if you do, then you lose everything.
Even if you think about it, candy aside, restoring the candy aside, but that could be an trick.
Yes.
You never see Beatrice actually doing. Oh wait, no, she summoned the goat, so yeah.
Yes, she summoned the goat. She fixed Maria's candy in front of Rosa.
I mean, the candy could have been any. I mean, there's tricks to do that. You can't.
Okay.
You can switch to candy, but I know one could argue, yeah, but it was the same. How could you have another one? Could be any. There could be possible. It could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Not very improbable. Not impossible.
I'm going to ask you to remember the kind of reasoning that you're doing, because let's just say that the scope of this game is to explain everything in human terms, right?
Yeah, no,
to avoid
that
acknowledging the magic.
That is what I'm doing, but even so,
good job, and please keep doing that.
And even so, one could say that if like Canon or the goat or the stake do magic, it doesn't count because it's not Beatrice. You could accept magic, but you can accept magic, but not accept the Beatrice do with magic. Because that's the game. The game is, if you accept that I am a witch, you lose. Not if you accept that magic exists. That's what I thought, at least.
No, I think it's a little bit more general than that.
Okay.
Because it is, if you acknowledge my existence, is one part. But since she claims that she's doing everything with magic, you would also need to admit that she's using magic, and so that magic exists.
Yeah, but you could say that magic exists, but that one
without acknowledging that Beatrice is a witch, is the witch doing that.
Yeah, it could be anyone else doing the magic. Example.
It's a bit too convoluted.
Example. You could say that Kinzo can do magic, for example.
Yes.
Okay, we know that he kind of can. I mean, Beatrice herself said that the furniture in the house is made, and with that I mean Canon, Shannon, etc., is made by him. She herself said that. Her words, not mine. The philosopher I did kind of.
I think I think the game mentions both things. Acknowledging Beatrice as a witch and acknowledging that magic exists.
Yeah.
And I think it would be too easy, air quotes, if you could just say, oh, just Kinzo did it. Kinzo used magic and did all of this without acknowledging that Beatrice does it. So there's two, how can I say it? Oh my god! Requisites. And the first one is that Butler has to explain all of this in human terms, and that he must not accept magic. Because I think it's correlated. If he accepts magic, he has to acknowledge that Beatrice is also a witch, something like that. It's kind of the base of their game.
No. Okay,
it's
it
not
makes sense.
separated.
It's not two separate concepts. I see. No, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. This I can say, it's not spoiler or anything.
No. Ooh.
Just because the entirety of the game does not separate the two things.
Oh, okay.
There's never a place in which Butler says, "Oh, yeah, someone else did magic. You didn't do anything."
Yeah, because
No,
I mean that would be way simpler also.
Exactly. So there's no place in the game where Butler just
I
goes,
see.
"No, okay, I can say that magic exists. It's just that you're
Yeah.
you're a
Okay,
witch, you're
okay.
not a,
Makes sense.
not
Okay.
actually a witch."
そうですわね。用心はしてしすぎることはありませんもの。
But I think it would be a nice concept to throw Beatrice off the rails.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, if you
Certainly,
if you'd say, yeah, magic exists. It's just it's not you it's doing that.
it would certainly be an oddball to deal with.
Yeah.
But eventually they would agree on just saying, okay, wait, if you say that magic exists, then you have to acknowledge my existence.
No, it makes sense.
But I like that. I like that. Good job.
That's what I was thinking, basically. I was saying, wait, if we say that someone else did the magic, that would be not saying that Beatrice is a witch, but that's magic being there. Whatever.
Yeah. The general consensus certainly didn't seem to find fault with Nanjo for what he said. True, no one actually thought Canon was the culprit. But unless they suspected him, they'd have to suspect one of the servants here.
They're basically having the same problem that Battle got with Beatrice right now. She said that it's canon, she's like, excuse him. She says Beatrice, oh yeah, she's the witch, so...
Yes. We didn't want to do that. We didn't want to suspect. We didn't want to be suspected.
それで正解よ。警戒してしすぎるということ。それについて異論はないわね。いい？この殺人事件にはお父様の黄金伝説が関わっている可能性がとても高い。
You don't say?
だとすれば、数百億円の莫大な黄金を独り占めしようと企む何者かの犯行に違いない。
Oh, that's... You're the first box suspect in this case, you know, right?
Yeah.
You, Rosa, you're the first suspect, if that's the thing.
それだけのお金が手に入ればどこの国でも生涯遊んで暮らせるわ。そのためなら私たちを皆殺しにすることだってあるかもしれない。マスターキーを持っていないという理由で
Hi, Astra. Hello.
についてだけは19人目の来客ベアトリーチェを容疑者から外した。
We need to find a way... We need to find a way to put everyone on the suspect list right now. And it's not easy. One solution could be lockpicking the door.
Could be. But then
Could
who
But
actually
then
has
who
the
actually have the
to do
knowledge for that? That's a good question.
Knowledge and
事件に関わっ
instruments.
てないとは言えないわ。
Knowledge and...
Instruments. Tools.
Depending on the door, you just need a wire.
Just a wire?
Yeah, trust me. Trust me and my research until 3 a.m. in the night.
Oh, I see it.
So yeah, you know, when suddenly you're hyper focusing on something randomly like lock keep picking and you know how to do it right now theoretically, but yeah, for something not with all the doors, but for the doors that are here that looks very inside doors, just a wire would be fine, could be possible. But in a door dimension like that should be... Yes, the inside doors of the houses are very easy to lockpick.
I see.
Once... Okay, this is one thing I think it actually happened. Once... in an old door, we changed them right now, but inside the house I am right now, there was this door that couldn't basically the key got broken.
Oh,
And we couldn't unlock the door. So the thing, what I did is just bend a piece of metal in the same shape as the key, entered and unlocked. Very simple.
Oh.
5 minutes.
oh, I see.
And it was one of the inside doors. So
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah, the green place worked. I told you that was the solution, Aster. Ooh.
犯人は複数人いる可能性だって否定できない。今この瞬間、この中に犯人に買収されている人間が混じっているかもしれない。
As Santa Rosa yelled, she looked all around, her gun still raised.
You have a game like that, open it with your finger. Yeah, sometimes some locks are very easy to open like that. I think it takes longer. Yeah, I know.
Don't believe anyone, suspect the person next to you. That's what she was saying. But no one wanted to suspect. They didn't want to suspect anyone here. That weakness in their hearts demanded an answer from those not present.
容疑者でないと信じることができるのは自分自身と、そして死体になったものだけよ。
How about your child?
You're asking the mother of the year here. Remember who you're asking.
Right. The mother of the year with a gun.
Yeah. You're asking an unstable adult that I don't have a shotgun. The one with mood swings.
それはカノン君も同じ。死体が見つからない限り、彼はジェシカちゃん殺しの最有力容疑者なのよ。だから用心して。もし生きてたとしても、何かの理由を取り繕っても、絶対に信用しちゃダメよ。いいわね。
No one gave an answer of their own initiative. However, those who met on Rosa's eyes had to nod their heads.
I like the timing with the lightning, I have to be honest.
Yes.
Winner of domestic abuse award, yeah.
Humans are beings who live by molding themselves to fit society. In other words, from the time they're born, trusting each other is genetically imprinted on them. It's unpleasant to go against that. They never want to suspect someone. But if they're forced to suspect someone, they find it safest to choose someone who isn't present at the moment.
That makes sense.
For the purpose of safety and nothing more, they half-heartedly chose Canon to be the sacrifice.
Of course.
That's ridiculous. I definitely don't want to believe that Canon-kun is the culprit. I'd heard it from George Aniki just now. But not only were those two close in age.
Canon Aniki.
Canon Aniki. They also had that kind of adolescent relationship Rosa had mentioned. It may be a little late now, but yes, they really did have that kind of air about them. After seeing her parents' tragic corpses, Jessica, bearing deep wounds in her heart, would only have trusted Canon-kun. It was never easy to imagine. It was very easy to imagine. And that's why I don't like it. Canon-kun was the only one she trusted. So she wouldn't have let anyone but Canon-kun in. So Canon-kun was the only one who could have killed Jessica? I just can't accept that kind of argument.
わかった。カノン君がもし現れても油断しないで。カノン君の無実を証明できない限り、私たちはジェシカちゃん殺しの犯人をカノン君だと仮定します。
That was Aunt Rosa's claim. By using the vague word assume, she managed to convince everyone in the end. Everyone nodded weakly. And with the excuse that they were just assuming it for the time being, they concluded that Canon was the culprit who had killed Jessica. I wonder what the dead Jessica and Canon would think if they could hear this exchange.
Yeah.
Jessica was crying.
Sorry, one moment.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
She was crying into the chest of the person who had put his life on the line to fight for her, Canon. It was frustrating. So frustrating that he felt like her chest would explode. She grieved and resented how far the dignity of the dead had been trampled.
あいつらなんでカノン君のことを犯人扱いするんだよ。
死体がないからです。
Is this an actual conversation?
Yes?
死体がないとなんで犯人扱いなんだ
Well,
よ。
I mean, they're actually... it's actually them?
Yes.
Okay.
カノン君は私のために命がけで戦ってくれたんだぜ。それであの魔女に戯れに死体を消されて、それで犯人はカノン君だなんて。ひどいぜ。ひどすぎる。
いいんです。結局守りきれなかったけれど、最後にお嬢様のお役に立てたのですから。
それをどうしてみんな分かってくれないんだよ。やめろ、ローザおばさん。そんなめちゃくちゃな推理でカノン君を犯人だなんて決めつけるな。
犯人だとは言ってません。疑わしいと。いえ、用心しようと。そう言
ってるよ。こいつらはカノン君が犯人だということにして、もう私を殺した犯人が誰かなんて考えないよ。カノン君が犯人でない可能性なんて考えないよ。そしてこの後も何かあるたびに行方不明のカノン君の仕業にして言い訳を繰り返す。私はそんなの耐えられないよ。
いいんです。お嬢様だけは真実を知って。
私だけが知ってたって意味がないんだよ。死んで分かった。真実ってのは生きてる人間のものだ。真実が残らなかったら死者は報われない。
Oh.
何のためにカノン君が命を懸けたのか分かんなくなっちゃう。
Wait, she actually appeared there?
実に愉快な身も死者の嘆きほど甘い蜜も珍しい。
Let's call it a third layer.
Oh yeah, because two weren't enough. Okay.
No. This is just a beginning. Trust me, this is still simple.
Oh well. I mean, I survived the Evangelion, I can survive this one.
Yes.
誰でもいい。私の声を聞いてくれ。カノン君は犯人なんか。カノン君は死体を消されただけなんだ。どうしてそれがわかんないんだよ。
お嬢様、
こんなの嫌だ。悲しい、悔しい。これじゃカノン君は殺されそうじゃないか。
Empty chest. With dimensional traveling, there is a game like that.
死者の名誉は聖者が認めなきゃ得られないんだ。誰でもいい。気づいてくれよ。カノン君は犯人じゃない。行くなよみんな。頼むからそのままで終わりにしないで。行かないで。
It was announced that this room would be sealed until the police came. The rest didn't want to suspect each other, so they happily accepted that. For now, they accepted that
Of
Canon was the
course.
culprit. without even imagining how much disgrace that gave to the dead. They accepted it.
お嬢様、もういいんです。ありがとう。
行くなよみんな。交渉だよ、戻ってくれ。このまま私たちを残さないで。カノン君を犯人扱いの
届かぬわ。死者の嘆きは決して届かぬ。笑わせるぞお前のその顔。届くと思ってるだろ。届かないんだよジェシカ。
What a sweet laugh.
全然ダメだな。
I knew it.
Fuck yes.
I knew it. I was with it. I was actually here. Okay, when is Mother gonna say anything? Oh. Is this new?
Wait, is this the first time that you? Oh,
Is this new?
I think it is.
Oh, listen. Oh, I like this. I like this beat.
No, wait.
This
Trust me.
This is very Ace Attorney also.
Yes.
Oh, wait! I heard this one. It comes from these?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? I heard it from some video somewhere. I'm sure I heard it. I'm 100% sure.
This is one of the most famous.
I am 100% sure that I heard this song. Probably from some like video that doesn't, you know, animation or something. But I'm 100% sure I remember this music.
It could be. It is used in a meme somewhere.
Could be.
But
バトラ君、何か言った？
ああ、ダメだ。
Do you imagine this soundtrack being used in your autopsy report is outdated pitch?
Yes. No, this is basically the that, but you know, when in Phoenix Wright you have the upper hand. The moment you have the upper hand, there's the change of music.
Absolutely.
It's definitely this one.
Just as everyone was about to leave the room, Butler stood alone with his back to them, still looking down at Jessica's corpse.
全然ダメって。何か異論でもあるの？
警戒しようって話にだけは賛成する。だが、カノン君が犯人ってことにしようって話は悪いが拒否させてもらう。
ほう、ここで食いついてくるとは。カノンが犯人ではなく、しかもわらわの仕業でもないならば、このジェシカの
実を言うと。
Oh, okay, it was. Okay, did you notice that it's an exact same pose at that one behind him?
Yes.
It's actually perfect covering him.
I wonder if the same sprite just comes forward into the layers, or if there's if it's a duplicate. I honestly can't remember.
I mean, I think it's a duplicate.
I think it's a duplicate, but it's the same pose right now.
In game terms speaking, but it's the same pose. Definitely on purpose that it's the same pose, but still.
Yeah.
まったく、俺はどうして全然ダメだなんて言っちまったんだ。自分の言動に責任を持たねえとな。
Yeah, she.
It is cool though.
Yeah.
理論武装ゼロの都市空間。だがな、俺はこれ以上指を加えてないぜ。ベアトリーチェ。
バトラ様。
カノン君が犯人ではないという証拠でもあるのかい？
The expression that rose to those two faces was definitely one of anticipation.
Yep.
They didn't want to believe that Canon was the culprit. They really believed in Canon. So they were expectant because they wanted me to strengthen their belief in him once more.
Even more.
ならバトラ君は他の使用人の誰を疑うの？郷田さん、それとも熊沢さん？
よせよ、ローザおばさん。俺は熊沢のばあちゃんという人をよく知ってる。たまに仕事をサボってたりするが、いつだって人を楽しくさせようとする人だ。たとえ金に目がくらんだとしても殺しだけはする人じゃねえ。
うわ、バトラさん。
そして郷田さんとは俺は昨日会ったばかり。正直この人のことはまだよく理解していない。だが分かったことがある。
私は
こんなに楽しそうに飯を作る人を俺は見た。
Oh, I mean, he is very proud of his cooking.
同じなんだよ。
That is true.
熊沢のばあちゃんと同じだ。郷田さんは人を喜ばせるのが好きな人なんだ。
For his own ego, but yes.
I say I don't really agree on the last part, but let's say yes.
そんな人が自分の飯をうまいと褒めてくれた人、たとえ金を
ならバトラ君は誰がジェシカちゃんをマスターキーでしか施錠できないこの部屋に誰がジェシカちゃん。
待ちな。それを論じる前に俺ははっきりさせておく。誰々が犯人でないなら誰々が犯人という話がしたいんじゃない。俺は単にカノン君が犯人だということは断じてありえないという話がしてだけなんだ。
犯人がカノンではないということをどうやって？
実に簡単なことさ。危うく見落とすところだったぜ。
Okay, no, this I don't know either. I don't know myself. How? How can you prove that?
I have no clue. Wait, what is happening? Stuff happened.
Wait a moment. I will disappear for a moment. Chat. I'll be back after these messages.
Wait, there's problems with Steam apparently.
Ah, okay, so it is Steam.
I have reopened the room.
Okay.
Oh, come forward.
Ah! Whoops. There we go.
Okay, we're fine.
Boom. We're back. Stronger than ever.
Also, I don't remember. I don't remember either.
Because, I mean, how can you prove it? It's nothing. Let me think about it. I have no idea. Oh, he didn't have the key on him?
ほう。カノン君がマスターキーを持っていない？どうしてそんなことがわかるの？
さっき俺は郷田さんに話を聞いた。カノン君と別れる直前、ジェシカが貴賓室に殴り込みに行ったってあたりの話だ。郷田さん、あんたはちゃんと覚えてたよ。あんたはカノン君の名誉を守った。
What?
If they left the key in the VIP room.
Oh, it couldn't have been on him.
Like Canon.
That's right. They went in there.
Yes. That I did.
私がですか？
同じ話は僕も聞いてたよ。でも僕にはよくわからなかった。説明してくれるかい、バトラ君。
そうさ、ジェシカは貴賓室の鍵を開けると。
So it wasn't her, not on him.
カノン君に鍵を借りたが。
That's right, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
It has been 2 weeks though.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
それはどうかな。確かにゴーダの記憶上ではマスターキー、しかしゴーダがもういないところで返したかもしれ
I
ない。
mean, it's definitely Steam.
I think it has some. If you're fine, do you want to just use
Let's try
reactive
let's try
for-
one more time, and if it does it again,
Sure.
we can use the reactive.
One more time, gonna celebrate. Yeah, gonna stop the dancing. I can just come in.
I'm entering. One moment.
I'm not seeing you.
Such a good song, yeah, I know. There we go.
Also, I think that we heard it once before because I told you the name of this soundtrack. If you
Could
don't
be.
remember, it's
Maybe I don't remember.
Dread from the Grave. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Maybe I heard it and I forgot. It could be.
It could be. Oh well, it's still pretty cool. Let me just check the name just because I can.
Okay. Now everything's back.
それが絶対になかったと。カノンの死体のポケットを調べれば、それは立証できるだろうが、
So Jessica, then.
証明
Dread
は
of the
不可
Grave.
能だ。
Judge of the Grave.
Nope. Dread. Of the
Dread
Grave.
of the Grave. Okay.
Dread of the Grave.
全然ダメだな。
全然ダメだな。
Hamidana.
Look how troubled she is.
Yeah, she knows she's in trouble. Just search if the key's on Jessica. If it's there, then Canon didn't have the key.
それじゃあカノン君は鍵を持ってなかったというの？
ああ。そしてその証拠はジェシカを調べればわか
Yeah,
るさ。
see?
ジェシカのポケットにカノン君のマスターキーが入ってるはず。南條先生、調べてくれるか？
Nanjo dashed up to Jessica and searched in her jacket pocket. Everyone was expectant. Please. Be there.
ありましたぞ。これですかな。
There we fucking go.
Yeah.
間違いありません。
At Genji's statement, there was a small of joyful voices. Ooh.
それがカノン君のもう一度言うぜ。カノン君はマスターキーを持っていない。だから施錠できたわけがないんだ。
確かにそのようね。でもカノン君がジェシカちゃんに会った最後の人物なのよ。疑わしいことに変わりはないわ。
Yeah, but without the key, how do you relock the door? You know?
Yeah.
予想ぜ。そういうの。人間ってのは本来信じ合う生き物のはずだ。なのに世知がない世の中を生きるためにだから何でも疑っちまう俺たちは悲しい。その差がを俺は否定しねえ。だが証拠なき断定だけは許す。疑わしきは黒じゃねえ、白だ。もちろん世の中は狼だらけさ。人を不用心に全て信じろとは言わねえ。だが黒だと断定するならば完全な証拠を用意しろ。
Tyler.
それができない限り絶対に憶測で人を黒だなんて言うんじゃねえ。
それは
Fuck you, Rosa.
Basically.
私の発言ですが、軽率でした。謝ります。
バトラ様、
見事な推理だよ、バトラ君。ゴーダさんも
Look how
ありが
happy
とう。
he is.
Yep.
あなたが覚えていてくれたからカノン君の疑いが晴らせました。
いや、
I love this because he hated Canon because he could serve Kinzo and also Beatrice, so and he couldn't. so he hate both him and Jessica and Shannon. Oh, she has something. Oh, she has something on her though.
But it was the crisp sound of the witch uploading.
Of course.
お見事お見事。なかなかやるではないか。
やべえな。
He knows. He knows. Is it? Oh man. Oh man. What she's gonna say now?
まんまと餌ごまに引っかかっちまったか。
そなたは見事。カノンにだけはこの部屋の扉を施錠できなかったことを証明した。使用人は全員マスターキーを持つはず。それが根拠となり、カノンが犯人扱いとなっていたのだから、少なくともその疑いは見事に晴らせたな。
But
となると、ジェシカを殺した犯人はどうやって扉を施錠したのか、そういう問題になっちまうわけだな。まんまと思い通りの展開に引き込まれちまったぜ。
かかったな。しかもそなたは他の使用人たちを誰も疑わないなどと大それたことを言ってしまった。さーて、どう言い繕うのか見ものよ。
うるせえぜ。早速始めるぞ。どうせがっつり否定されちまうんだろうが、先にこの部屋が密室であることの定義を
よかろう。まず隠し扉の類は一切ない。出入りはこの扉からだけだ。扉の施錠はジェシカの鍵が1本と使用人たちが1本ずつ持つマスターキーのみ。2階ではあるが窓から出入りすることも可能だろう。しかし窓は内側から施錠されている。
いきなりチェス盤をひっくり返させてもらうぜ。多分扉がどうこう施錠がどうこうって論法から入るのはお前の手のひらから出ない。
好きにするがよい。さてさて、何を復唱すればよいのやら。
復唱要求。カノン君はこの部屋で殺された。
カノンはこの部屋で殺された。死体はわらわが魔法で消したがな。
続けて復唱。カノン君の死体はこの部屋にある。
拒否する。
oh.
復唱はできぬ。なぜなら死体はわらわが魔法で消したからだ。
そりゃ言わねえよな。そこにどうせ秘密
It
がある。
wasn't not in red though.
Nope. She can't.
クソ。謎の論点はどこなんだ。
The
マ
thing
スターキーも
that
なく施錠したことなのか。
she can't repeat in red sometimes. It's interesting because she can't repeat something that isn't true because red is the absolute truth. But at the same time, she can use it to her own advantage. So
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
施錠された室内にいる二人をどうやって殺したかなのか。それとも二人を殺しどうやって脱出したかなのか。悔しいが外堀から埋めてくしかないぜ。復唱要求。最後の施錠はマスターキーによるものである。
これも拒否する。
その拒否ってやつが
Yeah, it could be anything.
復唱不能だから拒否なのか。
There we go.
Yeah, it could be also because she's refusing to say it on purpose. So yeah.
I love this
礼
piece
拝
so
堂の鍵
much.
の時はそなたにすっかり逆手に取られてしまった。わらわが有利なうちはわざわざリスクのある赤を使って発
Radical
言
true.
する必要
Yeah,
がない。
everything that Beatrice says in red is undeniable truth.
Yes, exactly.
ただそれだけのことよ。
そうなんだよな。本来赤ってのは俺の陳説をあんたが封じるときに使うもんだったんだよな。
わらわが有利になるように使うのは当然の。上げ足を取られるリスクが分かっている以上、無駄には使わぬ。さて、次はどういう手で来る？ゴーダや熊沢を疑う手がおそらく一番使いやすいぞ。
Oh, he's not gonna do that. He doesn't want to do that. And knowing him, doesn't want to do anything like that.
誘導されているようでムカつくぜ。しばらく黙ってろ。考える。
もちろん、この扉は礼拝堂の施錠時にはいかなる方法をもってしても出入りはできぬ。さらに言うと、部屋の外から鍵を使わずに施錠するようなからくりも通用せぬぞ。
Okay, so not even a lockpick is a case right now.
Exactly.
頼まれてねえ時にばかり赤を乱発しやがって。
Time to step back to square one. For now, I've just gotta think. I lay out everything I know. First, there are two victims. Jessica and Canon-kun. Canon-kun's corpse isn't here, but Beatrice admitted in red that Canon-kun was killed.
Okay, yeah.
So even without a corpse, he's included as a victim. Bless you.
Thank you.
There are a few questionable points. And depending on which I focus on, my line of thought changes a lot.
Oh, do you want me to read now?
Sure, I was continuing just because I can.
Nah, just. I mean, you want to rest your voice and everything.
Sure. Sorry.
No, sorry. Why are you saying sorry? What the heck?
Go. The voice butler for some time.
That's okay. First, after the culprit committed murder in his room, how did they lock it? If you assume the culprit is someone with a master key, it's extremely simple. But I like to avoid that if I can. Because I'd have to suspect Goda-san or Kumasawa-san, or maybe even Shannon-chan and Genji-san. Wait, question. Where did they say Jessica's key was? On the ground or
Jessica's key? No, on her nightstand, on the side table.
Okay, no, because I was thinking certain doors have like a little bit of an opening under them, so you could lock the door and then throw the key under the door.
Right. I mean, it would be difficult for her keys to do that. One, because they were on the nightstand, and two, because there's also a character pendant on them. So it
depending how big is the character pendant, could just have gone through the door. But if it's on the nightstand, that cannot work.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, I noticed something. I was contradicting myself. I was strangling my own neck. I want to deny invitation no matter what. I want to raise the existence of that bloated, fickle, ridiculous witch. So I have to explain everything with humans, not magic. But it also means suspecting some human. I don't want to suspect anyone. Of course, if there's some clear proof, I'll have to believe that the person in question is a culprit. But until that happens, I don't want to suspect people. Am I just naive? Am I just a kid who doesn't want to have my feelings betrayed when those feelings tell me that this person at least could have never committed murder? I want to deny that a witch did it, and I also want to deny that a human did it. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I mean, it's a meeting that I don't know what I'm doing now.
Yes.
そもそもそなたとわらわのゲームは、わらわの存在を否定できるかどうかだけが勝利の条件だった。それだけでもそなたに不利なゲームなのに、そなたは勝手に勝利条件を増やし、自ら勝利を困難なものとしてしまっている。
We're not alone, but uh-huh. It's just as she says. If I just argue that someone with a master key did it, this closed room can be broken easily. However, the number of keys that can open this door is limited, and since it's clearly known who has them, using that argument means I'd be suspecting someone I know well. In fact, I have just been averting my eyes from the two. Even while attacking that closed room trick in the chapel, which was accelerating to destroy, I proposed that someone stole the key from Maria's handbag and returned it. If that theory is right, then the question becomes who could have stolen the key from her handbag. Maria's handbag was probably most unguarded while she slept. In that case, in addition to me, Giorgiani and Jessica are also suspects. So Giorgiani or Jessica is the culprit? Or maybe an accomplice? And all of our parents have been killed, right? And yet one of us consented to that and assisted with the crime? We all lamented, mourned, shed tears together in the chapel. And yet one Amogus was lying.
Amogus.
そなたの例の手下げから抜き出し戻したという説はいとこたちを色濃く疑うものであったのだぞ。にもかかわらずそれに気づかないふりをして。
When the imposter is Sus. Yes, exactly. Dum 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 dum.
よくもあれだけの説をシャーシャーとのたまえたものよ。
くそ、だからって親族や使用人の誰かが犯人だって保証はねえ。お前が例えば段ボール箱にでも隠れながらコソコソと近づいてきてトントントゥルルトントントゥルルトントントン熟睡してる俺たちの部屋に忍び込んで鍵を奪った可能性だって十分あるじゃねえか。
Beatrice has a solid snake inside the cardboard.
それについてはそれでもよかろう。19人目の来客であるわらわを疑うことで彼らに疑いをかけずに済む。ならばジェシカの部屋、わらわは魔法で鍵を開けることは造作もないが、わらわの魔法を否定するならば、わらわを疑うことも否定せねばならない。
Not necessarily, but
そしてそれはつまり、そなたら18人の中の誰かを疑うことよ。
親切にありがとうよ。少し整理できたぜ。俺にとっての目的は人間である19人目の来客ベアトリ。そうすれば誰も疑わずに済む。
それができる。愚かな音。こんな部屋本来は密室でも何でもない。何しろ開けることのできる鍵は
yeah, but it is now because Butler said no one used its keys, so.
そしてそれらの所有者は何人もいる。誰でも疑える。疑い放題よ。
Yeah, you really like that, don't you?
それらをすべて否定し、自分で密室を作ってしまった。
What?
Remember this. I'll see you in chapter 7.
You can suspect any of them? All these? part?
But you went to all the trouble of denying all of them, making it a closed room yourself.
Yeah,
I
of
see
course.
in chapter 7.
わかるか
Oh god.
That's a long way. Chapter 7.
That's a long
こ
way.
れはお前の思考的矛盾が生み出した民主
She definitely did that on purpose,
他
but
の
okay.
誰でもないそなた自身が扉を
魔女が魔法で開けたことを俺の知る誰かが犯人であることを認めるかの二択だって言いたいんだな。
I also have a question.
Yes.
What defines a master key in this case? Because let's say that one makes a copy of the master key. Does that count as another master key or not?
I would say that it counts.
So that could be a chance.
Because this is just the definition here, if I'm not mistaken, is just the number of master keys that are present right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because if there's one more master key, and it could be even like someone made a copy of that, and as I said last time with the chapel, it's not as hard as one could think to do a copy of a key.
No, that is not that hard, but this kind of line of reasoning began with saying there were a lot of master keys before, but all of them got disposed of except for the
One
ones
for
that are
each.
in our possessions right now.
Yes.
And Beatrice said there are only six master keys right now, one for each servant. So one is for Canon, one is for Shannon, one is for Goda.
Yeah, right.
One is
She
for
said that there's
Kumasawa,
only 6.
and
That's right. Wait,
one
she
is
said
for Genji
now though, or am I wrong? Was now in red?
I think it was in red before.
Because, well, you could use the copy of the key and then destroy it, and now it's back to 6 keys, and before it was 7.
I mean, it could be an argument that you can make, yes. It's a little bit convoluted though.
It's convoluted. And also, someone could have made a copy of Jessica's key, not the master key.
Yes. Yes, it could be. That one hasn't been said in red, if I remember correctly. They only said there is only this one, and the other keys that can open the door are the master keys.
Yeah, it has only been said that only Jessica's keys and the master keys can open the door, yes, but not how many Jessica's keys are there.
Right. Right, you could make that argument, yes. I would accept it. If I were Beatrice, I would respond somehow.
Okay.
こういう指し手もあると披露したかったまでさてどうする後ろ宮バトラー実に簡単な話じゃないかあの自意識過剰な料理男と死に損ないのクソババアをちょいと生贄に仕立て上げるだけじゃない
Oh man.
Oof, too much.
くそ、幸田さんと熊沢さんを疑えばそれでいいのか。ダメだ。俺は幸田さんが熊沢さんが犯人だとは。だがお前は認めない。
You could think as good as someone as a culprit, I mean.
絶対だ。
That's simple.
Yeah, I mean, he's also the last one to have arrived, so...
Well, not pointing finger, but if I had
魔法の
to.
マスターキーも使わずにこの部屋に入りジェシカとカノンを殺ししかもカノンの死体を魔法を使わずに
I
消
mean,
失させ
hiding
ね
a
ばなら
body
ない
is not like super hard. Also, there's, you know, woods outside there. Just throw the body there, and you know.
どうやって行うわらわを否定しつつ誰も疑わずにどうやって
I mean, even in chapter 1, they only found Kinzo's body because someone turned on the furnace.
Yeah.
If they hadn't done that, they wouldn't have found his corpse.
Yeah, you can hide the bodies. I mean, the house is huge. There's all the outside. You're in an island. You could throw it in the ocean and make it disappear also.
リザインだ。
バトラ君、今なんて。
降参だよ。俺はカノン君にだが、だからといってジェシ
そのカノン君のためにありがとうございます。
礼なんかいらねえ。それはつまりシャノンちゃんも疑ってるってことなんだからよ。
Ah, yeah, because you got a mask
ロー
again.
ザおばさんも別に反抗したかったわけじゃない。俺も死にたくないし、親父たちの本当の仇を見つけ出したい。協調性のないこと言って悪かったぜ。
うんうん、私も少し軽率だったわ。仲直りしましょう。おばとおい同士仲良くしないとね。
Control shift the gun to one end and allow the other. I reached out, and for the time being we shook hands. Antrosa's gaze was sharp. In order to deny the witch, she would sacrifice anyone. That's what her eyes told me. And me? I denied the witch. But I wasn't prepared to lose anything. I was probably the one who seemed to be fighting the most, and yet the one who was most separated from reality. Oh. Oh, a lot of time. Oh, a lot of time.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. That's like, was it 7?
In the morning.
5
Right?
hours?
We were still in the morning, right?
Where's... Yeah, it was the morning. With Jessica's death, it became certain that the culprit was hiding somewhere nearby, and they'd come for our lives if they had a chance. According to Genji-san, when tomorrow's morning comes, the boat... No, it's not... Oh, no, yeah, the boat should arrive. The boat had the radio. Probably be able to contact the police directly with that. All of us gathered in the parlor and decided to wait quietly until tomorrow. I proposed that we should search through the mansion for clues about the culprit, but Aunt Rosa rejected that, saying that if we managed to corner the culprit or may provoke them, it might lead to a third murder. That was probably the right thing to do. If a bunch of amateurs like us investigated, there's no way we'd find anything. It would be wisest to focus on protecting ourselves without doing anything unnecessary and leave it to the police starting tomorrow. We'd been tense at the beginning, but other than Aunt Rosa, most of us had spent all morning watching TV and getting bored, so our sense of danger had faded considerably. When we thought about it, yes, 6 adults certainly had been killed together in the first murder, but that made it seem like some backhanded method like poison had been used. And for the second murder, he figured those two became sacrifices because they'd been unfortunately isolated from the rest of us. From this, it was possible to imagine the culprit wasn't a large number of adults, and they wouldn't be capable of killing this large group gathered in the parlor all at once. Right now, in this parlor, there's Georgia, Nikki, and me. Maria, Aunt Rosa, Genji-san, Goda-san, Shannon-san, Kumasawa-san, and then Dr. Nanjo, for a total of 9 people. Furthermore, Aunt Rosa was even armed with a gun, which is not a good idea. Still not a good idea. Surely, with this many people staying in this room, they wouldn't be able to touch us easily. The feeling of security, along with the passage of time, allowed us to recover from the shock of that morning bit by bit. Oh yeah, it was morning, see?
Okay.
By the way, lunchtime had just ended for us. However, it had been a canned food lunch, A far cry from the dinner last night that Goda-san had skillfully made for us. Antorza also suspected that poison may have been used in the first murder, so probably couldn't deny the possibility the culprit had snuck into the kitchen during all that confusion in the morning and mixed poison with the ingredients there. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Antorza gave orders to all of us, saying that until the police came, we mustn't put anything into our mouth except safe things like canned food.
God damn it.
I mean, if it's canned, you're sure that
Yeah.
it hasn't been opened.
Goda is officially useless.
Yeah, as a cook, Goda must have felt very let down. Apparently eager to display his skills anyway, he said at least wanted to grab some plates and hand the canned food on them. At first, Antorza had been reluctant examining each one of the plates that were brought, but she hadn't been able to find anything to complain about. And Goda's chef pick canned food lunch combo was born. Goda-san said something about being savored not just with the tongue, but the eyes as well. I see. It's the same canned food we had for breakfast, but it feels something completely different. Oh, we are back at this again. As I was sitting lazily on the sofa, we don't desire to watch TV. Such a good chef, yes. Maria came over, pulled a picture book out of their handbag and held it out to me. Wolves and Sheep's Puzzle. It was a phrase that Antorza had said this morning when we'd gone to call on Jessica. At the time, I didn't know what it meant, and right after that was that uproar when Jessica's corpse was found, so I'd forgotten about it completely. The book that Maria held out to me looked like a foreign picture book, or something that had been translated. While I opened it, I realized that it was a book stuffed with riddles. Yeah.
そんなルールのゲームを聞いたことあるな。これはそれの狼と羊バージョンなのか。
It was a very simple puzzle, passed on from long ago. Let's try posing a question. On the right bank, there are 2 wolves and 2 sheep. There's a boat that has many as 2 animals can ride on, and using it, you have to move all 4 of them to the opposite left bank. That's the puzzle. There are 2 rules. First, it is a guard in the boat. Even a single wolf or a single sheep can handle it, but can only hold 2 animals. Second rule is regarding the wolves. When there are a greater number than the sheep in any location, they attack the sheep and it's game over. For example, at the start of the game, let's say the 2 sheep get on the boat and go to the other side. Then one sheep gets off and the other goes back to the first bank. When it does, there are 2 wolves on the first bank and a single sheep returns there. When that happens, the number of wolves is greater, so the sheep is attacked and it's game over. On either bank or even the boat, there must be never more wolves than sheep. And we've got to shuttle them all across under this condition. By the way, the right answer is to move both wolves to the opposite bank in the first turn. Then one wolf comes back. On the second turn, you move 2 sheep to the opposite bank. Then one wolf comes back. Then on the third turn, you put the last wolf that was on the right bank on the boat and cross the opposite bank. And congratulations, the pursuit is successful. Part way, there may be the same number of wolves and sheep in the boat or on either side, but that part isn't a problem. You lose when the number of wolves is greater. This book uses wolves and sheep as an example, but a lot of people probably know of this game using different characters.
I played this kind of puzzle in Professor Layton. I
Yeah.
can't remember which one,
There
but I'm
is.
pretty sure there was a version in Professor Layton.
There's probably even more than one version. You know, same puzzle, but they harder with difficulty and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It looked like Maria wanted to test whether I too could solve the puzzle she knew how to solve. And she kept showing me different pages saying, solve this one and this one's hard. So what was happening when Ontaros first mentioned this puzzle? That's right. When we decided to go and get Jessica, we talked about how many men should go. And Ontaros mentioned the wolves and sheep puzzle, saying we all should all go together.
Oi, oi.
Amogus. Antro was saying that there was a wolf among us. So was she thinking that we'd be safe if the number of wolves and sheep was imbalanced, but the wolves should be bare their fang if the situation changed? At the time we found our parents' corpse, Antros already suspected that the servant might be wolves. She sniffed out the possibility that, while she didn't know whether it was all of them or some of them, there were wolves hiding among them. That is no surprise. That murder scene was very elaborate. It's easy to imagine there were multiple culprits. And because she's reached that conclusion when we went to Jessica's room and learned that Jessica had been killed after being alone with the servant, Cannon. It isn't hard to imagine why Ontros suspected the servant so persistently.
使用人の皆さん、ゴーダさんが食器を洗いに厨房に戻り、念のためです。皆さんも同行してください。
皆さん、申し訳ありません。団体行動で参りましょう。
シャノン、熊沢、行くぞ。
はいはい、ただいま。
それではジョージさん、一度失礼いたします。
Specifically George.
Yes.
気をつけて。
She's not even trying to
hide it anymore.
僕も一緒に行っていいかな。
Ah, yeah, you'd wish.
ごめんなさい。ジョージ君は残ってくれるかしら。ちょっとお話ししたいことがあるの。
そうですか。
No.
No, my wife.
I couldn't be alone with my wife.
とにかく気をつけて。一人にならないでね。
はい。
南條先生、すみません。ちょっとご相談が。
はい、何ですかな。
Sarah put the dishes and empty cans on the serving cart and started to head out into the corridor. Behind them, Aunt Rosa was talking to Dr. Nanjo about something in a small voice.
わかりました。参りましょ
う。
ええ。よろしくお願いします。
Wait, you're letting him go alone?
Apparently.
Nanjo closed the book he had been reading, rose from the sofa and followed after the servants. Andrea stuck her head out in the hallway, and after seeing that they were completely out of sight, she closed the door and spoke.
みんな聞いて。これで今ここにいるのは、後ろ宮の人間だけ。
確かに、そうなりますね。
狼を全部追い出したってことっすか、ローザおばさん。
With that one sentence, Aunt Rosa grew sharp. Apparently she had picked up on the sarcasm. She laughed slightly.
バトラ君は頭の回転が速いのね。賢い子は好きよ。話が早いわ。
This sentence is in the anime one-on-one.
Man, this is harder than a slap. I mean, this sentence had like 10 ways of reading, and they're not good, any of them.
Oh god.
I mean, this basically saying, "Oh yeah, you're not as dumb as my daughter," something like that.
Exactly.
バト ら頭いい？
There we go.
Poor Mario.
これ解ける？ 64 ページの難しいの。
マリアは少しの間テレビを見ていなさい。
Yeah, leave the smart one here.
ママはバトラ君たちとお話があるの。
ローザおばさん、パズルの話はバトラ君に用心深いのは悪いことじゃないと思うけど、さすがに疑り深すぎるのもどうかと思うよ。
真の犯人がベアトリーチェかどうかは少なくとも使用人たちがその一味であることを疑うことは、兄さんたちが殺されていた最初の殺人、とても残酷な仕打ちがされていたわよね。あれが一人でできる真似に。
謎の来客ベアトリーチェ様が夜鍋をしてチクチクや。
ジェシカちゃんの部屋の扉をめぐるマスターキーの件は使用人の誰かが関わっている証拠じゃない。
Only the master key could have unlocked the door to Jessica's room. So Queenie, we can only suppose that one of the servants did it. No. Wait.
チェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。おかしいよローザおばさん。なんで犯人はジェシカを殺した後わざわざ施錠したんだ？施錠すればマスターキーの持ち主が疑われるのはわざわざ施錠する必要がないぜ。
Maybe they wanted to draw out the attention of them. Maybe it was like on purpose.
そうだよ。バトラ君の言う通りだ。わざわざ疑われるようなことをする理由がない。
それは面白い考えよね。もちろん私もそれはだとしたら、施錠した人物は使用人を疑わせたくてマスターキーなしであの扉を閉めた。
Yeah.
でもそれは不可能でしょ。
That's right. There existed some trick that could lock the door without a master key that would make this a great disguise, casting that on the servants. If the culprit's goal was for us to isolate ourselves from the group so they could attack us one by one, this trick would also be effective at giving rise to paranoia. But there was no way to lock the door without using a master key.
マスターキーを使わずに閉める方法がない。ルドルフ兄さんの言っていた悪魔の証明になるんじゃない？私たちには想像もつかない方法で閉められたのかもしれない。私たちに思いつかないからといって未知のトリックがあることを否定することにはならない。
そりゃそうだけどよ。
Did you actually just say in red that the door cannot be locked without the key or not?
She said that no other mechanism other than using the keys could have been used in locking the door.
Okay.
つまりあれか？疑わしきは黒ってわけなのか？
具体的なトリックはわからないけれど、申し訳ないけど、カノン君を犯人だと仮定すると非常に簡単に説明できる。死体がない理由までね。
だってカノン君はマスターキーを持ってなかったんですよ。他の使用人ならともかくカノン君にだけは施錠はできなかったはず。
なるほど。それでローザおばさんはジェシカの部屋に入って早々に俺だ。ローザおばさんこそ普段の様子から想像できるより頭の回転が速いな。
妹の頭の回転速度は常に姉マイナス1よ。
The big sister minus
今は
1.
誰にも気を使う必要がないからせいせいするわ。
Jordan he realized she was trying to want Eva. It seemed a little uncertain about he would take that sarcasm.
ごめん。僕にも分かるように説明してほしいな。カノン君のマスターキーはジェシカちゃんのポケットに入って密室に閉じ込められていた。施錠した後に部屋の外からポケットに入れるなんて芸当は不可能なはず。
違うんだよ。ローザおばさんの想像しているやり方ならこのトリックはカノン君にしか使えない。そしてジェシカのポケットにマスターキーを入れたまま鍵なしで施錠することができる。
Okay, I'm lost here.
そしてその結果として 死体もなくなることになる。
どういう鍵なしでどうやって施錠するんだい？
簡単よ。ジョージ君だって帰宅したら施錠するでしょ。つまみをひねってカチリとね。
まさか。いやでもカノン君の姿はどこにも。
兄貴にもピンときたみて。ローザおばさんが室内を探したのはそういうことだ。内側から鍵を閉め、
He calls
ジェシカのポ
himself
ケットに鍵を突
inside.
っ込んだカノン君が
Kind of the
どこか
thing
に
that
隠
you
れて
did,
俺
they
たちをや
were
り過ごそうとしているの
hypothesizing
を
in
探したんだ。
chapter 1 that
Kinzo,
Kinzo stood inside of his own studio
yeah,
while everyone was searching. They failed to locate him, and while they were searching, he would just go past.
Yes, but Canon was nowhere to be found though.
Right.
It was simply kind of closed room trick. It meant him hiding inside the closed room after murder was committed. Then, all he had to go was to get out after those who discovered the body left, and the closed murder would work perfectly.
私たちはあの部屋を探したけれど、でもだからといってあの部屋に
I
使用
wouldn't
人
know
た
that
ちし
it's
か知ら
not
ない
true, because
秘
she
密
just said
の
that
隠
in
し通
red
路のよ
though.
うなものがないとは言えない。それがどこに隠されていたかは分からん。その隠し通路を仮定し推理することで彼しかありえないと断言できるのよ。
その推理はよ、俺も一番最初に一番嫌な推理だから。一番最
カノンはこの部屋で殺されたであろう。そなたはカノンが犯人であると疑いそうになったため、真っ先にその可能性を
Ah,
潰す
that
た
one
めに。
makes sense.
分かっておる
So,
分かってお
well,
る。
if Butler asked Beatrice about that, it means he didn't see the scene of him dying.
No, it just made her repeat it so that he can be certain that that is the truth.
Okay.
I
だから
am pretty
その次に考えた
sure
のは
that he
こうだ
sees
った。
everything.
あの部屋にいたのは実は3人だったという説だ。
Except for... I think there's going to be an exception on that on the next chapter.
Well, we'll see.
But there's a reason.
Okay, we'll see, we'll see.
Okay.
ジェシカとカノン君は被害者。そして犯人である来客ベアトリーチェも一緒にいたという考えだ。
そなたは人間であるわらわが魔法。なるほど。そなたにぴったりの。
お前は2人を殺し、内側からそしてカノン君の死体を担いで普通の人は気づかない秘密の方法、つまり隠し扉を使って部屋から脱出したんだと読んだ。しかしお前に赤で言われちまった。あの部屋に隠し扉の類はないってな。
うん。お前たちの知らない秘密の通路は存在せぬぞ。ノックスだったかバンダインだったか。
Oh my god! Okay.
なんでもミステリーには秘密の通路があってはいけないらしい。
Ah, what?
Fucking game.
What are you talking about?
See you in
Spoilers?
chapter 5
Okay.
and 7.
Okay. Mystery, you know what? There's no.
By the time I got to read those, chapter, I forgot that there was an actual sprinkle of this in here. These are
I see.
both rules for writing
Yeah.
mystery
novels.
novels.
Yeah.
Both cover different things. One is a 10-point program, and the other one is 20.
Ah, okay.
And it's very different.
そのお作法にわらわも従ったということよ。
She's right in saying this. Both of them
つまり
basically say
名探
that
偵は
it's
部
not
屋を
correct.
調べ尽くさずして隠し通路がないと断言できるわけだ。
There we go.
人間の推理ごっことはなんとお気楽なものよな。
クソ。でけえこと言いやがるぜ。
Basically, both
ありがとよ。
things say that everything that the investigator knows, the reader has to know. So it's not possible for it to be a random secret room in there, because it wouldn't be easily understandable by either.
Ah, yeah, it makes sense. Because, I
They
mean,
were
if,
basically targeting Sherlock Holmes and saying, "Oh yeah, it's not like the detective can just go and say, oh yeah, there is a secret door that I can find like this."
yeah. I see the point.
魔女様のお取り計らいのおかげで俺も部屋を探し尽くさずにあの部屋に隠し扉がないと断言できるぜ。
うん。この部屋に隠し扉はない。扉と窓以外に出入りする方法はない。
Yeah, she said that earlier.
ってことは今、ローザおばさんがぶってる自信満々の仮説は間違ってるってわけだ。しかも悔しいことに、この仮説は反証不能だ。隠し扉はないと断言すれば、それで決着する。しかし人間の俺は、ローザおばさんにそれを反論しても、受け入れ、隠し扉がないことを人間は悪魔の証明になって、魔女ってのは便利だな。
そんな、あるかないかもわからない隠し扉を理由に、カノン君を犯人呼ばわりするな。僕は納得できないな。
納得できないならより納得できる推理を聞かせて。ないのよ。私はずっと考えてる。これしかないのよ。ジョージ君はシャノンちゃんと仲が良かった。だから使用人全員が犯人であることは受け入れがたいと思うの。私もシャノンちゃんが犯人の一味であるなんて信じたくない。でも全員であるか否かはともかく、確実にあの中に犯人もしくは共犯がいるのよ。それだけは見誤っちゃダメ。
カノン君以外にも狼がいると見てたんだな。ジェシカの部屋で犯人はカノン君だと大騒ぎしたのは使用人たちの反応を見るためだったっていうのか。
Yeah, broadcast by Canon-kun in Jessica's room was got attention there.
ええ、そうよ。そしてその結果、私は一層の歌。確実に使用人の中に狼がいる。確実にね。そして狼と羊のパズルのように、
I
おと
mean,
なしくしているけれど、チャンスがあったら襲ってくるに違いないの。
the chance that Beatrice should have an accomplice is not zero, of course. So,
Especially if you consider the scale of what she does things.
the scale?
The scale of the,
The way she does things. Yeah.
grandiosity of the way she does things.
It is something to consider, yes. I never thought about this earlier, but yeah, who said that she couldn't have an accomplice?
ジェシカちゃんは一人で船に乗った羊よ。あのパズルでは頭数の時は襲ってこないけど、私たちチャンスと人数次第なら頭数でも襲ってくる。ジェシカちゃんが殺されたように。
僕は怒りたいことがある。じゃあ厨房へ行かされてるシャノンは危険な状態じゃないか。今すぐ僕たちも厨房へ行く。誰が狼だろうと狼でなかろうと、僕たち全員が揃っていれば均衡するならそれを保ち続けるべきだ。
シャノンちゃんはお父様のところへ源氏さんとその時に孤立したはずなのに殺されなかった。源氏さんも狼ではないから。違うわ、二人とも狼だったからよ。
Okay.
This is a bit of a bias.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just said, I know, and that's it. But, okay.
シャノンは悪事の片棒を担ぐような人じゃない。いくらローザおばさんでもそれは聞き流せません。
Cannot probably even kill bugs. So, you know.
今の発言に対し僕は取り消しを要求します。
兄貴の前で悪いが、その論法エヴァおばさんの雰囲気にそっくりだな。 こっちが反論できなきゃ自動的に自分が正しいみたいな。
Hmm.
やっぱり血は争えないな、おばさん。
私だって今の自分はあまり褒められたものじゃないとは思ってる。でもね、私は母なの。マリアの無事を守るためなら鬼にもなるわ。
Well, well, let's say I just don't really believe that.
Rasaha gives me physical pain.
But yeah, um, this is definitely not in red. Let's just say that, okay?
No.
本当ならマリアと二人きりでどこかに閉じこもっていたいくらいよ。
Oh, you'd like.
Mario too.
Oh yeah, you'd like. I see.
Yes.
でも私は同時にあなたたちの母でもあるつもりなの。
Let me tell you about her. This is a real downgrade from Kyrie.
Yes.
今やあなたたちは私の子供も同然。
Prepare your cheeks.
私は自分の子じゃないからといってあなたたちを見捨てたりしない。絶対。
そりゃどうも。
私はあなたたちの母として油断しないでと警告したかっただけなの。常に私の目の届くところにいて私があなたたちを守ってあげる。
Yeah, I mean in the face, not the ones you have behind. Because yeah, of course you don't know. Rosa have some anger issues, and most of the time she slaps her daughter in the face.
Like,
yes, but
so
like,
much.
but like she's 9
much.
and she slap her very hard in the face. You know.
So much that all of the people that are usually around them stare at them so much that Maria cries every single time, and she doesn't stop. She doesn't stop.
Yeah, not just once, like many times.
Many times. Many times.
Because it could be like I could, I can't, but at least if it was once, I would say, okay, it was like a fit of rage and she recognized the mistake. No.
No, she recognizes it. She recognizes that she can't control herself, but then she does it again.
Yeah,
and again,
that's the thing.
and again.
That's what I say. It's not like she's trying to stop. She's not.
She's not.
She definitely got some anger issues. So that's why earlier I said giving her the gun is not a good idea.
Well, let me just kill everyone so that I'm sure that there are no more wolves.
Yeah, I mean, judging by how she acts sometimes, that could definitely be a possibility. There could be a chance happening. I could see it happening.
ついでに俺たちが狼でないことも監視してくれるってわけだ。そりゃありがたいぜ。そういうおばさんは自分が狼ではないって証明はできるのかよ。
Well, read as a book, let me tell you.
できるわ。
即答っすね。どうやって？
これよ。これが証拠よ。
Andrew lit her gun and pointed the barrel at me. But it was only for an instant. She may lowered the gun, laughing impishly. But to me, the time I spent staring down the barrel of that gun felt like an eternity. Oh, man.
その銃がどうローザおばさんが犯人でないことを証明するとい
I
うんで
could
す
have
か。
just killed you,
考えてみ
bitches.
て。
Yeah, she could have just killed everyone.
私が犯人だったら使用人たちが出ていったこの千載一遇の機会を逃すと思う。あなたたちをズドンと撃ってあとは適当な言い訳をするだけよ。窓の外にベアトリーチェが現れて銃を撃ってきたとかね。私は2発を撃ち返したと称して2発分の空薬莢を床に捨てればいい。
Uh-huh.
そりゃすげえ乱暴な理論だが、 確かに一理あるぜ。
クラウス兄さんが昔よく言ってたわ。力こそ正義ってね。これがまさにそうなのかしら。ごめんなさいね、二人とも。私も今朝からの事件続きでかなり冷静さを失ってる。普段の私を知る二人から見れば、今の私は余裕がなくて少し短気そうに見えるかもしれない。
No, it does make sense for her. But it could also be like, hey, trust me, I'm not a culprit at all. You know, have you ever played Among Us? I mean, it's a basic tactic.
Town of Salem.
What?
Among Us or Town of Salem?
Yeah. I mean, if you ever played anything like that, it's
Yes.
like, hey, trust me, I'm not the culprit at all. See, I could have killed you whenever I had the chance. So you have people backing you up? And the innocent dies. So, still.
でも分かってる。
Good night, Astra. Bye bye.
Good night.
私は悪意ある犯人から、そのためには鬼になる。それだけのことなの。怒らせるようなことを言ってごめんなさいね、バトラ君。仲直りしましょう。
An unsatisfied expression rose to George's Nick's face. He probably couldn't forgive the damage done to Shannon's honor. What about me? Several bits of circumstantial evidence hinted at the servants' participation. I didn't want to believe that one of them was the culprit or possibly colluding with the culprit. But in our current situation, that was little more than wishful thinking. Whom should I believe? In the first place, who is the culprit? Are there accomplices? And if so, how many? It seems we've only been suspecting the people we know. We forgot that 19th person, the guest, Patricia, who arrived yesterday and would claim to be the Golden Witch. In fact, I still haven't seen her face. However, she greatly resembled the witch in the portrait, but since I haven't seen her directly, no matter how hard I try, it doesn't really feel to me like a 19 person on this island. So I've been subconsciously hallucinating that the culprit is one of the 18. Damn it. Come out, Beatrice. If you're the bad guy, then I like the bad guy and show yourself laughing and an high-pitched voice and mocking us. Oh, I mean, she does that though.
Yes, constantly.
Just like a bad guy in one of those drama who, even when they're exposed as the culprit, aggressively say, where's your proof? There we go. You wanted this, Wagner?
証拠は終わりかの？
うっせえ。てめえのしばらくたまったら。
All that was just for this.
Yes, it was just to mock him. Just to mock him, nothing else.
Okay. Masterpiece.
I think this would be a nice place to stop.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Makes sense. Let me save.
With Beatrice mocking Butler.
No,
I
the
love
thing
her
is,
so much.
I was expecting at least a little bit of a chat after that. No, it ended like that.
No. It was just to mock him. Nothing else. Nothing more.
Nothing else. Hello?
Nothing else.
What the heck? Okay. Well. Hey. I like that this mystery of the death of Canon and Jessica is been... It's not like it was until now. It's still going on. We still have no solution for that right now. So I guess it's gonna be solved like after this probably or something, I don't know. Or maybe there's gonna be another murder and then we can like interlace the two of them and find a solution for both. It could be one of the two things. But still,
Could be.
If it was like earlier, it would have been a little bit more repetitive, let's say.
Hmm.
So, I still have no idea. I thought about the epitaph and I still have no idea how to solve that, let me tell you.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
I still have no idea.
That is quite normal.
I suppose it is. Okay, everyone. Anything to say before we go, Offie?
Oh god, I'm sleepy. Love you all. Take care of yourselves, please. Get plenty of rest and drink lots of water.
Good, good, good. Okay, I think I will go to rest as well. Thank you everyone for being here.
Hey.
Next stream is gonna be in 2 days. That's gonna be the 4th part of the TT RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also Offie's gonna be there. So
Yeah.
you'll see. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you in a bit, in a pixel bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have anything to
Bye.
announce before we go? Anything you do?
No, after that, I'm going to have a drawing stream the very next day.
Good. Good night.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.